Coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. Plenty of highlights for him in last week's game. Nearly 500 yards through the air. It's the Cardinals and the Rams. Just ahead on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. Now Murray off play action. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, and complete to Zach Ertz. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finding Ertz again. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 9 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Throwing again, Murray. He's got the connection to Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Murray now. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A'Shawn Robinson. Too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. 4th down, Murray off. And the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
And I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Now here comes the Los Angeles offense, and the man in charge of it in his 2nd season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And the Rams had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, it doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down with Akers, and he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allow.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. First carry for James Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. To throw is Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And the all-pro safety Budda Baker in on the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Hey, Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds and the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. There's Murray. Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green with career touchdown number 70. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 10-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before half for Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. To about the 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. Running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. After the turnover, here's Murray. Man, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. They got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The football going back to the Rams now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you show your team that you're still with it and how you continue to lead.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Going right back to Akers. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A give up the middle to Akers. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Play action. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. He'll take it inside the 25. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback.
Yeah, this defense has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything, and here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On third down, here's a run by Akers. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. They're down here in the third quarter, trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 54 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll go again here with Akers. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 24-17. A minute 40 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first. Complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Murray to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the from tying this game here in the final minutes. Prater on and the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Stafford now to throw. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
They snap it to Stafford. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. First throw in overtime for Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Play action. Now it's Murray. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Cardinals win it. A lot more was on the line in this one.